here we go. Hello everyone, my name is Rituro. Welcome back to Canada, the true north, strong and free. Our featured match today is against the Colorado Rapids, currently in 12th in the Supporters Shield table. And if you look at that, 9th in the West, but only 6 points behind us. Or I should say 4 points behind us. We're 2 points behind Seattle in 5th. Yep, we got some work to do. That's for sure. I could have sworn it was top 6 got a playoff spot, but hey, what do I know? Anywho, we have a ton of stuff to go over today, but let's start with the very basics. First of all, am I compliant? Let's see here. 9 international spots maximum, 7 non-Canadian players. Yes, we are compliant. And we gotta start where we gotta start here, and that's with people like Luca Gasparotto. The reinforcements have arrived. Well, sort of. I mean, they're currently still with Canada. Because, you know, so many people that I call up are playing with the Canadian national team, so it makes sense that they would be there. We'll start with the U20s. The U20s, they had a pretty good World Cup. The U20s actually got out of their group. They beat Cameroon in the second round. Lost to Germany in the quarterfinal, but that is still a fantastic showing by Canada at the U20 World Cup. Getting to the quarterfinal is a sensational job. Very well done indeed. Even Jordan Hamilton got himself a goal in that loss to Germany. Very well done indeed. Just very, very happy with the performance by the U20s. You really can't take that away from them. That they got exactly what they needed to get through. Very happy with that result for the U20s. For the senior team, craziness abounds for the senior team, not the least of which has been their Gold Cup campaign. For starters, they qualify from their group in second. 2 wins and a loss. That loss to Mexico makes sense. They then go on and beat Mexico in the final on penalties. Canada wins the 2015 Gold Cup on penalties. Are you kidding me? Well, how did they get there? Well, first, they had to beat Honduras 1-0 on a goal from Jonathan Osorio. Borjan playing the full 90 in net. Nana Decora and Luca Gasparotto the full 90 on the back. Ashton Morgan the full 90 on the back. A lot of my players, like 2/3 of the Canadian national team is Vancouver, so it makes sense that they're my players, showing up and doing well for their country. That's not all. In the semifinal, Canada 2-1 in extra time over the Ticos, over Costa Rica. And this has got to feel good if you're a Mexican soccer fan. 3-2 over the USA. No 2-0. 3-2. That's got to feel good if you're a Mexican fan, which means it was a Mexico-Canada rematch. In the third place playoff, US on penalties defeating the Ticos, defeating Costa Rica for at least a third place. But Canada on penalties defeats Mexico. Guillermo Ochoa with an own goal in the 40th to kick things off. El Cubo Torres gets the goal in the 51st to equalize. Chicharito, Javier Hernandez getting the 72nd minute goal that you thought would have sealed the deal. But Callum Ferguson, a stoppage time equalizer to send the Canadians in New Orleans bonkers. Raul Jimenez, it should be mentioned, missed a penalty in the 24th minute. Horrible. In the penalty shootout that followed, it was a 5-4 win on penalties. Misses from Torres and Vea. Oh, horrible. Becker did miss for Canada, so both Canada and Mexico missing there. But Edson Edward, Olivier Ossien, Callum Ferguson, Nick Ledgerwood. Who else scored on that penalty there? Does it show me who did that? I do not know. Oh well. Point being, Canada defeats Mexico and wins the Gold Cup. And you might be thinking, well, that's fantastic for Canada. Could it possibly get any better? I'm glad you asked. First things first, Kekuta Mane has taken Canadian citizenship. He will be eligible for Canada because he is not cap-tied to Gambia or the United States. He will be eligible in, I believe, 2 more years. He has to be 5 years in the country to be eligible. He's been in 3 to get his citizenship. So in 2 more years, Kekuta Mane could very well be eligible for Canada. And in his reasoning for taking Canadian citizenship, he outright stated he wanted to be on the national team. So if that comes true, oh my goodness, that would be fantastic. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. There's more news. The Canadian national team here. The players that were called up to the main squad. Borjan, of course. Gasparotto, yep. Adekora, sure. Ashton Morgan, Tybert, naturally. Cavallini, yep. Spencer Franzo got a call up to the full national team and even made an appearance in the Gold Cup. What a good job by Spencer Franzo. Clearly impressing. He's still got potential. He's up with strained knee ligaments, which is horrible. But the point is, he has got a great future ahead of him, this young Spencer Franzo, so very happy for him. But those of you with very perceptive eyes may have noticed, there is no head coach. Benito Floro had stepped down following his Gold Cup triumph. And the race is on. I naturally have applied for this job. I would be thrilled if I could not only be the Canadian head coach, but Vancouver's head coach. That would be a sensational duo job title for me. Because you gotta know, I would definitely be cap-tying as many of these dual nationals as possible. Those of you who've been watching my other series, Mr. Unemployable, know how desperately I want dual nationals on board. It would pretty much be my mission to cap-tie every single person who has a Canadian flag on their nationalities page. But that is the situation on the national front. On the domestic front, we got a very nice question here on YouTube from Carl Tompkins, who asked, do you think you could do this, referring to the series, with a single American state if you started with an edited team? For example, Texas would have Zach Whitbread, Breck Shea, Stuart Holden, Clint Dempsey, Omar Gonzalez, Bobby Boswell, Brett Hangland, and so forth. I started in the 9th level of English football, signing South Yorkshire players only. I got 3 promotions in 3 years and stalled completely. It's a very interesting idea, Carl. Thank you very much for the comment. It would be interesting to try and do an American side, like let's say FC Dallas or Houston Dynamo, doing nothing but Texan players. That would be an interesting campaign. I think you could get close to doing it. I don't know if you could do a full-on, Barcelona Basque style team. You'd need to certainly rely heavily on your academy, more so than I am, with the Strong and Free Safe File being pro Canada. You would need to be very judicious and certainly be a little more lax. I would say make it a 5-year plan to build into an all-Texas team, but it could be done. I say it could be done if you build up over time. I would say give yourself 5 years and see if you could do an all-Texas team that remained competitive. So yeah, I would say, Carl, give it a shot. See what happens. Thank you very much for the comment, by the way. On the domestic front, with the Vancouver Whitecaps, our results have not been horrible. It's got to be said. Taking a look at the results that have been happening very recently here. When we last left off, it was time to face off against Columbus. We had a very nice 3-1 win against them. We went down to Santos, a 1-0 friendly loss. Actually, they came to us, I should say. Lost Manny to injury, but still, 1-0 at home to Santos is pretty darn good. It's a good result for us. Then beat Sporting at home. Then went away and got absolutely destroyed by Gilberto in the Canadian Championship. This is just an embarrassment across the board. 2-1 would have been great, but 4-1, oh my goodness, just a horrible, horrible, horrible match. And you might think, well, that's the end of that Voyageurs Cup campaign. After a 1-1 draw with San Jose, this miracle happened. Octavio Rivero and Caleb Clark, quick fire double. Gershon Koffie makes it 3. It's 4-4 on aggregate, 3-0 at home. We have the away goal. All we have to do is hold out. And then Gilberto breaks our hearts in the 83rd minute. Very nearly the miracle comeback. So close. Ultimately not meant to be, but I mean, I can't fault these guys for effort. 3 goals in 20 minutes, hanging on by their fingertips to get that berth in the Voyageurs Cup final. I have to, tip my hat to Toronto. They made their lead count in the end. But wow, did we fight them for it. What a great job by the Caps to make that not a disastrous fixture. And then we got a draw against FC Dallas. So, 4 league matches. No losses. 5 if you include our 0-0 draw against NYCFC. We're on a nice little streak here, and this match against Colorado should hopefully push us even further into that fight for a playoff spot. Have been having a bit of trouble with injuries, though. Once again, injuries and international call-ups are just crippling this team. Lucas Beaker, as we all know, he's gone for the year. Teal Bunbury, gone with the damaged elbow. He thankfully will be back soon. Laurent Maury, this is the killer here. 3 months with a torn calf muscle. This poor kid. All I wanted was to make this place fun for him to show up, and it's not happening. Spencer Franzos, you saw, out 4 to 6 weeks. And Jamal Wood is almost back from his injury. His injury of injured. If you go to his injury history, though, the injury in question was a strained ankle ligament from training. So, you know, that's that. Losing players, though, to injury is one thing. Losing players to free transfers is another. As the more perceptive of you probably saw, I'll have Sam Payet coming in on loan from Deportivo, I hope, because Gershon Koffie has been picked up by Applewell and Cyprus on a free. I tried so hard to get money for him. Apple said, you know what, we can wait. We can wait and pay nothing. We're cool with that. Sadly, Gershon Koffie will be gone. That's a huge chunk out of our midfield missing. Hopefully, Sam Payet can show up. He can develop. And he'll keep our midfield solid. That's the hope, anyway. One other transfer that I found actually quite interesting in Major League Soccer. Just from a, wow, I can't believe that happened, point of view. Go to the transfer history here. Where is it here? 2015 season. Wait for it. Boom! Where is it here? Darlington Nagbe. 3.7 million to Tigres. I just found that hilarious. Tigres is loading up. They picked up Jesus Padilla from Chicago. They had Darlington Nagbe from Portland. Tigres raiding MLS and paying no small chunk of change for it. So there you go. No other big transfer to speak of, though I suppose the 6.25 million sale of Cubo Torres from Houston to Pachuca. That's kind of big. I'm sure Torres would have liked to, actually, use him, but such is life. Also, I want to point out, you may be noticing some free transfers and then free transfers here. This bizarre tendency of the AI to pick up goalkeepers and then immediately waive them is just frustrating. Once again, Austin Guerrero, the latest victim. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. One other, I should say here, from MLS, the All-Stars have been announced. The MLS All-Stars have been announced, and if we take a look, this would have been from, I believe, last year? No, that was from this year. A 4-0 loss to Everton at Central Field in Seattle. A humiliating loss for the All-Stars. The cast of characters this year was Raisin Boldy in goal, Pablo Pintos, Raul Rodriguez, Emmanuel Poetets, Liam Ridgewell, Jesus Sanchez, Gershon Koffie with the 7.2 playing the full 90. Good for him. Fabian Castillo, Kaká, Pedro Morales playing 45. David Villa, Gilberto, Victor Bernandez, Matias Perez Garcia, Innocent Amagara, Sebastian Javinko, DeMarcus Beasley, Marco Papa, Robbie Keane, Graham Zusi, and Demian Perkis. 2 whitecaps. Not bad. They lost 4-0. That's embarrassing. Lukaku starting things off, and from there it just got worse. Finally, and I hope this is still on top of my inbox here, because if it is, a consortium is planning a takeover, possibly involving a former player, approaching Greg Kerfoot with an offer. That could be problematic if they want to get rid of me. Hopefully not, but you always tug on the collar when you see the word takeover, because you just never know. Anyway, we'll hope it all goes well. At home against Colorado. 4-2 empty bucket. We will counter with basically everything we have available. This is our entire team. This is what we got. And we will go with it. Alright, submitting the team. Morales is back. Why was he... There we go. I have to say, I'm pretty sure he wasn't ever injured. And I could have sworn 6th place got a spot there, but whatever. Alright. Talismanic. He hasn't played yet. How can he be talismanic? I'll be glad whenever he comes back from international duty, that's for sure. I'll be glad to see how they actually perform. Yeah, let's just keep an eye on them, shall we? Alright. Let's go. I want to see wins, please. 3 points on the board. Keep this undefeated streak going. And let's see if we can get ourselves some points. Carducci starting, because he's really coming into his own as a goalkeeper. 3.5 stars. Thank you very much. Very happy with Carducci. Morales. Mane and Servando Carrasco is off. And that's the chance, thank goodness. Oh, Mane. Must you? Must you? I thought we solved this problem. Injuries, I tell you. Ramirez. Trying to get by Beitashour, can't, and Mosquito will take over. Inside to Morales. To Octavio Rivero. We're going with the 4-1-5 here. Trying to get as much offensive power at the front of the field. Findlay, long to Beitashour. Beitashour could get inside here, and he will. Headed away by Drew Moore. Leverone is there. Leverone to Clark. Mane, tight quarters here. Can Mane buy the throw in? No, and Jebrovsky will clear. Only as far as Findlay, though. Tyler Findlay. Pedro Morales. Oh, Morales had to go himself, and Larson Corrasi had to be sharp. Nice shot there from Morales. And the header is cleared. Mane gets to it. Mosquito. And that finds Morales. This is still a Vancouver chance. Findlay. Will he have a go? Nope. To Mane. Heavy touch. Inside to Clark. Clark tackled. Rivero takes over. Powers clears. And it's Gabi Torres down the left. Gabi Torres can't get past Parker. Tim Parker doing well. And is brought down by Powers. That'll be a call. Alright, Mane. You're staying on. Till the half, at least. Torres with the free kick. Misses the net. Carducci didn't even move. That's worrying. Tobin. I would imagine it's an offside. Possibly a free kick. Morales. Brought down by Carrasco. No call. And Romero. He's closed down quickly. Torres can't get past Beitashour, and Mosquito goes the other way. End-to-end stuff here at BC Place. Problem is that end didn't do so well. Parker intercepts. Back to Mosquito. Let's see if he can try again the second time. Goes inside to Clark. Better ball. Clark. Morales. Clever little 1-2. Rivero. From Morales. He's getting it. Clark. To Rivero! Saved by Larson Corrasi. Rivero still can't buy himself a goal. But they're all getting in such nice positions. Doesn't count as a clear-cut chance, though. So I suppose we can take that comfort away. Mane. Morales. Clark. Rivero. Clark. Close quarters here. Back to Rivero. Has a go! Saved by Corrasi. Mosquito crosses back in. Powers clears. One of these is going to go in. Having him shoot more has been a good call. I am going to bring Mane out after a half-hour work. Let's not burn him through him completely. Yeah, let's bring on Cambert. Beitashour. Morales. Mosquito. Rivero. Beitashour. Where does he go with this? Dragging it a long way is the right back. Cambert takes it inside. Deflected shot should be up for a corner. And it is. Morales corner. Headed away by Farfan. Rivero chases it down. Down by Carrasco. But for a throw. Shots 8-1. By all metrics, this should be the Vancouver game. But the only metric that matters right now is goals, and I do not see any on the board for Vancouver. Rivero. Morales. Down. Mosquito. Rivero. Blocked. Morales corner. Oh, Tobin trying the near post flick on just over the bar. Oh, look at that. Card for O'Neill. Thank you very much. Tobin and Leverone not having the best of games here on the left. Findlay doing very well in his D-mid role. 7.2 for the youngster. Finds Beitashour with a lovely ball, but Beitashour can't find the net. That's a shame. Shots 11-2. Come on, boys. It's just unlucky. Make the difference, please. How does Mosquito lose focus? Come on, Mosquito. I think we'll push Pedro out right and push Bustos into the center. If things don't change. Torres. Rivero. Well, Rivero. Torres can't get to it, though. Cambert can't chase down Carrasco. And Farfan will have a go. That's well over the net. Goal for Vancouver, please. Goal for Vancouver, please. Good job by Tobin. He's picked his game up. Romero. Goes down. Oh, Rivero. Ignacio Rivero gets past Leverone, but thankfully, Gabi Torres' header is well wide. Or over, I should say. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, Tobin took a bad knock. Well, wait. Mosquito is not performing. Let's bring in Bustos. Sean Brown coming on. Tobin, hold it together, buddy. I think LeBrook replaces Dylan Powers. That bodes well for us, actually. Badischer. Rivero. Gabi Torres springs, or he gets onto that pass. Tobin does well to stop Brown, though. Moore. Moore, Ignacio Rivero. Carrasco. Farfan. Ramirez. Gotta be careful here. Don't get sloppy. Brown. Brought down by Tobin. Oh, come on! Never a penalty. Never. Horrible call. Oh, Carducci guessed the right way. Unfortunately, Torres puts it just under him. Yeah, Leverone is certainly at fault there. Alright, I think we gotta pull Leverone. Bring on Muriel. Come on, 14-6. They get one chance, it's a penalty, and it goes in. How are we not winning this game 3-1? Oh, Muriel, why were you not watching on the progress of Mr. Rivero there? Let's just, I want to be very clear here. Let's just keep a very close eye on those people, thank you. Alright. Maybe we get a goal here, tie it up, that'd be nice. Rivero, Cambert. Muriel. Rivero. Clark, shot blocked. Morales will go to the right and get a throw off of it. Nothing more. On the other side, Rivero to Findlay. Cambert. Shot is blocked. And Farfan keeps it in. Can we please score, please? Please score. Please. Morales brought down. No call. Oh. Get in net with ball, please. Morales. Tobin! Oh, across the face of goal. Nobody could toe poke it in. Well, this is Grand Theft Vancouver, I tell you. Smash and grab football to a T. Colorado get one chance. Bury it. And then hunker back down. Come on, we need this. Tobin's maneuvering in the air, that's great. Caleb Clark's injured, lovely. You better give him a... Oh, he doesn't get a card for that? Come on, ref. Alright, Rivero, you are being moved... How did that happen? Rivero, you are being moved to... Poach. Please. Find us a goal. Right. Maybe there's something here. Carducci looks long. Rivero on the shoulder of Bobby Burling there. Doesn't happen. Cambert. Findlay. Bustos. Out wide to Muriel. Come way up. There's it. Oh! Burling got there ahead of Rivero. Again, and Corossi. Gets to the centering ball by Camber, and Colorado steal 3 points. That was a horrible. Not good enough by a long shot. How on earth did that happen? Thankfully, we still have a game in hand on Seattle, on Dallas, on Colorado, 2 on LA. We can catch up. But I don't like wasting these games in hand, especially when we had every opportunity to take all 3 points. Not good enough. Not good enough. Next time on Mr. Unemployable, our international contingent returns. And hopefully with reinforcements in tow, we can put the boots to the Western Conference, kick on, find a few wins as we inch closer to a playoff spot. And that'll be next time on Strong and Free. My name is Rituro. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, tell all your friends, share these videos, show them what I can do at youtube.ca/steelswords, and if you like what you've seen, please come watch it live at twitch.tv/Rituro. Tons of fun for all. Once again, my name is Rituro. This is Canada, the true north, strong and free. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you next time.